Thank you for coming back for another stimulus update. I got a lot of stuff to cover today. I got plenty of notes here. But first, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Give me a comment. Give me some hates. Give me some love. Whatever you want to give me. Just let me know you're there. Yeah, it's a lot to cover today. So, okay, right now there's several bills on the table, and you know what they are. $2,000 a month for up to a year. Pay your rent and your mortgage for up to a year. And they've got another one, $2,000 for the first month and $1,000 after that every month. Are they going to get passed? We don't know. Probably not. I would say 80% chance no, at least in the present form that they're in. They may change it up, tweak it a little bit, play their little political games, the way they always do. This whole thing is stemmed with politics. I don't care what they say. It's all political fuck matches. Best way to say it. So, will something get passed? Yeah, something will, but who knows what and when, how long, we don't know. Okay, before I really get into the meat of this today, I want to ask y'all to do something. I want y'all to take note of the ones that's standing in the way of these packages, the ones that's saying no to them, and make notes of the ones that's saying yay to them. I will still say it. I don't think they're a good idea because they're just too costly. But I know there's a lot of people out there that really needs it, and I'm cheering for them. But take notes of the ones that's standing in the way. These people are taking money out of your pocket. These people are taking food off of your table. They don't have the same issues as normal people. They're millionaires and billionaires. They don't know the struggle, and they're so out of touch with real people, it's pathetic. So take note of who's helping and who's not, and remember them when you go to vote. If they're not helping you, you don't help them. It's that easy. Now, that being said, with me, this has not hurt me a bit. I'm still okay. I hadn't lost anything. But there are people out there that don't know where their next meal is, don't know how they're going to pay their next power bill, don't know how they're going to put gas in the car in case they have to go to the hospital or anything. Those people in Washington, they don't know the struggle, and better yet, they don't care about the struggle. They're going to drag their feet on anything. They're the one that caused this shutdown to be as massive as it is. Now, am I saying that the COVID thing is not real? No, I'm not saying that. It's real. And should we have closed down? To a certain extent, but not to the extreme that they took it. It's crazy the extreme they took it. I know one man, he's got a 24,000 square foot office. The other weekend, him and 4 employees was in there doing work, and the work that they was doing was not work to make money. It wasn't their normal work. They was getting information out to people about this thing. The police came in and made them leave. It was 4 people in a 24,000 square foot building. They made them leave, and the police waited until they left, until they locked up and left. Now tell me that's not a police state. The man said he had a better chance of getting the virus at home than he did at his office building. It's crazy. Okay, but now, that being said, I am all for people getting this money that needs it, but there's a lot of people out there that's fighting and crying and bitching about it because they ain't got it. Most of these people don't need it. They're banking on money that they don't need, that they don't deserve. If you think it's bad right now, you just wait until the stimulus runs out, the unemployment runs out and you try to make people go back to work, they're not going to want to go back to work. It's going to be really hard. So why do they keep making all these different proposals? And the ones that they've got out there right now are so far-fetched, they're not going to get passed. There's people, I mean, the money that they're wanting to give people are 2 and 3 times more than they normally make at their job. Now tell me those people's going to want to go back to work when it's all over. It's crazy. So why do they keep making these packages? Can you imagine right now if they hadn't made the $1,200 stimulus check? There would be anarchy in the street. People would be burning buildings, tearing up things, burning cars, fighting, killing, looting businesses that's been closed down. You don't really hear about that. You hear little bitty pockets of it, people protesting and stuff, but you don't hear the anarchy that it would be if they hadn't dangled this little carrot in front of your face. So y'all see this whole thing in the stimulus package, they're dragging their feet on it. It's like a carrot they're dangling in front of the rabbit's face and chasing him around the floor with it. It's the promise of something that you're not going to get. It's the promise of something better. It's the promise that they're on your side when they're not on your side. They're just trying to keep you pacified long enough to get all this stuff under control. Do I think one of these packages will be passed? Yeah, I do think one of them will be passed. But it won't be in the form that it's in right now. It will be totally different and a lot less. The one that I think will get passed is the $2,000 up front and $1,000 a month. And even that's questionable. It may be just $1,000 a month. Come on, let's face it, y'all. The ones that's completely out of job, they're getting the stimulus. They've got their unemployment, and most of the people that's getting unemployment right now are getting more unemployment than they did when they worked. So you're not hurting. So $1,000 a month will be great. It's not the big money that you wanted, but it's something. So do I think one will pass? Yeah, I think $1,000 a month, maybe $2,000 the first month. I don't bank on that though. And you got to ask yourself, who's the big winners in this whole shutdown and this whole business loans and stuff, the whole stimulus package? Who's the big winners? I'll tell you who they are. It's Walmart and Amazon. Do you know Walmart ran out of TVs here? We've got probably 11 Walmarts in Pensacola, Florida. They ran out of TVs. Now I know that money is yours and you can buy what you want to with it. But you don't know when the next stimulus is coming. You don't know if you're going to get another stimulus. So hang on to that money. Bank that money. You don't know where the next stimulus is coming. They are killing the American spirit. And, just why would you want to work if they're going to pay you 2 and 3 times more to do nothing? So, why would you work? Well, I'll tell you why I would work. It's called pride. Excuse me, y'all. It's all a game that the government is playing with us. All these packages, they're just a promise of things to come. An empty promise. A half promise. Some of them are bold-faced lies. Anytime you got the Democrats and the Republicans coming together on agreement on something, Just go ahead and bend over because you're about to get screwed. Now, what do you do with the money when you get it? If you don't need it, I beg you, save it, bank it, because you may need it before this is all over. And if they don't have another stimulus package after that, you're screwed. So bank it, save it. And like I did the other day, I've got several accounts where people owed me money. I pulled them all in. I had book money because I'm an author, and I had book money just sitting in PayPal. It's been sitting there for a year or more. I've had money in my safety deposit box. It's been sitting there for 3 years. I pulled all my monies together, every one of them. The stimulus package, my book money, my safety money, and I had a couple of other little accounts that I pulled in. So I'm doing good right now, whether we get a stimulus or not. And this is what I'm telling you. Bring all your money together into one pool. You'll see what you have if it's all in one pool, and it will go further. But don't spend it unless you have to. Now, if we do get this stimulus and you don't need it, good for you. I mean, it's bad for the country, but good for you. Do something good with it. Start a business or just save it. Every month when you get that check, put it in the bank. Save it. Put it in a safety deposit box so nobody knows you got it. Hang on to that money. If this ever happens again, you're set. You're funding yourself. You've got your own stimulus package waiting for you right there. And if you take that money and start a business, who knows where you'll be next time this happens. You may be the next Grant Cardone. I mean, you may be a multimillionaire by then. If you're going to dream, dream big. You never know what's going to happen until you try it. So, if you don't need the money, good for you. Save it. Don't blow it. Don't change your lifestyle. Don't go out and buy that TV. Don't go out and get your hair did or your nails done. Don't do all that. Take $100 and go do something. Put the rest of it in savings and forget you got it. It's just my opinion. I'm just trying to help you. It's what I'm doing. And I'm not worried. Whatever happens, happens. I can deal with it. But just know that one of these packages will pass, but it will not be as good as it sounds right now. They've got all these bills on the table to make them look good. The Democrats has got all these different bills on the table. Nothing is getting passed. Nothing is being done right now. Remember, y'all, it's an election year. They want their name on something good to make them look good. But like I told you yesterday, remember, at the end of the day, they're still millionaires and billionaires. They're so out of touch with us, it's pitiful. So, do what you do to get by. Try to think of ways to make money. There's plenty of ways to make money if you try. So, don't do nothing illegal. I'm not saying that at all. Don't do nothing illegal, but make some money. Don't let them kill the American spirit, the pride that we have, knowing that we are self-sufficient. All these stimulus packages, if you're not careful, they'll just make you lazy, and you will hate going back to work. Like I said before, if they don't give you a stimulus package, there's going to be anarchy in the street. Well, when they take them away and make you go back to work, I don't want to see anarchy in the street over that. I want to see people proudly going back to work. Y'all, this is all I got today. I hope something I said helps. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're doing to stay ahead. And I'll take your ideas and I'll pass it on to everybody else. I won't call your name. Just give me your ideas and I'll pass them on. So until tomorrow, y'all please stay safe. Stay 6 foot away from the next person. That's what they're telling us anyway. Until tomorrow, I love you all. Ciao.